I got a bank notification asking me to pay monthly installments on an $800K loan. Shocked, I told them I never applied for one. After investigating, I found out my sister had used my details to buy a house. On her grand housewarming day, she saw me already inside. When she asked how I got in, I laughed and pointed to the bank officer. Her face instantly turned pale. Pratt 1. I'm Amanda Walker, 29, and I've always prided myself on my perfect credit score. So when my phone pinged with a bank notification about an $800,000 loan payment due, my heart nearly stopped. This had to be a mistake. The customer service representative confirmed a loan was processed in my name, with all my personal details. When he mentioned the property address, a chill ran down my spine. That neighborhood. That was where my sister Rachel was house hunting. If you're watching this, please hit like and subscribe. And let me know where you're tuning in from. You won't believe how I turned the tables on the most shocking betrayal of my life. Before that fateful notification changed everything, my life in Chicago was exactly as I'd planned it. After graduating with honors in finance from Northwestern, I landed a job at Meridian Financial Partners, one of the most prestigious firms in the Midwest. Over 6 years, I worked my way up from junior analyst to senior financial advisor, managing portfolios for high net worth clients. My apartment wasn't fancy, a one-bedroom in Lincoln Park, but it was mine, and I decorated it carefully, saving up for each piece of furniture rather than going into debt. My parents, Margaret and Richard Walker, had always emphasized financial responsibility, especially after they struggled early in their marriage. Live within your means, my dad would say, and I took that advice to heart. My relationship with my parents was solid. Sunday dinners at their suburban home were a ritual, with mom always making too much food and sending me home with leftovers. Richard would talk investments with me, proud that I'd followed in his financial footsteps after his retirement from banking. Then there was Rachel, my older sister by 3 years. Our relationship was complicated. From the outside, we looked close enough. We showed up at family events, exchanged birthday gifts, and maintained the appearance of sisterly affection. But underneath ran currents of tension that had existed since childhood. Rachel was always the beautiful one, with our mother's striking blue eyes and natural blonde hair. I took after our father, practical, analytical, with unremarkable brown hair and eyes. While I excelled academically, Rachel charmed her way through life, her magnetic personality opening doors that my studiousness couldn't. Rachel could sell ice to Eskimos. Our grandmother used to say admiringly. And it was true. My sister had an uncanny ability to get what she wanted, whether it was the last cookie, the lead in the school play, or our parents' attention. The pattern started early. When I was 6, I received a limited edition Barbie for my birthday. The one item I'd circled in the catalog and dreamed about for months. 2 days later, I found it in Rachel's room, its haircut and clothes missing. When I complained to our parents, Rachel cried and said I had given it to her, then changed my mind. Be generous with your sister, Mom said, wiping Rachel's crocodile tears. I learned then that evidence and truth mattered less than perception and emotion. At least where Rachel was concerned. As we grew older, the taking evolved. In high school, she borrowed my clothes without asking, returning them stained or stretched. In college, she used my student ID to attend campus events when she lost privileges due to an incident at a frat party. After graduation, she, accidentally, used my credit card information saved on our shared family Amazon account for a shopping spree. Each time, there was an excuse, an apology that sounded sincere, and a promise it would never happen again. And each time, I forgave her because that's what family does, right? Despite these irritations, I maintained boundaries. I never shared my passwords, kept important documents in a locked file cabinet, and monitored my credit regularly. I thought I was being careful enough. While Rachel jumped from job to job, real estate agent, marketing coordinator, personal shopper, I built my career methodically. She married Brandon Phillips, a commercial developer, in a lavish wedding that our parents helped finance despite their limited retirement savings. I remained single until meeting Daniel Thompson at a charity fundraiser 2 years ago. Daniel was different from the men I'd dated before. Thoughtful, secure in himself, and genuinely kind. As a pediatric physical therapist, he approached life with both compassion and practicality. He understood my careful approach to finances and shared similar values, though he was more spontaneous than I would ever be. You balance me, he'd say, pulling me away from my spreadsheets to watch a sunset or try a new restaurant. With my career on solid ground and our relationship deepening, I had started planning for my next goal, home ownership. For 3 years I'd been saving aggressively for a down payment, skipping vacations and shopping sprees. My recent promotion and bonus put me within reach of my target. Daniel and I had started casually looking at condos, though we were taking things slow. The Friday before the bank notification, we'd celebrated my upcoming 30th birthday with a small dinner party at my apartment. Rachel and Brandon came, bringing an expensive bottle of champagne and a card that read, "To new beginnings." I remember Rachel hugging me unusually tight, whispering, "Everything's gonna change soon, sis." I thought she was referring to my birthday milestone, or perhaps knew about Daniel's hints regarding a future proposal. If only I'd known what she really meant. The notification came on a Tuesday morning, while I was preparing for a client meeting. The banking app on my phone chimed with what I initially assumed was my regular account alert. Instead, The message froze me in place. Your monthly payment of 4267.89 for loan number 4582937 is due in 7 days. I blinked, certain was an error.